All right, welcome to the 4th of July edition of your Alt Weekly Review Preview. You're going to get these every single Friday morning. We review the Alt auction that ended last night. We preview what's available next week, and we look at the Michael Jordan stuff. Guys, at this one, you're going to see a humongous Victor Wembanyama that I previewed last week. It's an optic choice 1 of 1. You're going to see a humongous Kaboom. We know Kabooms have been running hot. Whose Kaboom sold at or near the very top of last night's Alt Weekly auction. And then we're going to see a Michael Jordan hierarchy card in a PSA 10 slab. They did not break a record. It actually took a step backwards. And so some interesting results in this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I want you to have a safe, happy, fun 4th of July weekend with your friends and family. Don't do anything dumb. I've got a friend who almost blew his leg off with a fireworks. So terrible things can happen, but let's be careful. Let's be safe. Let's have fun. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with your Alt Weekly Review Preview. Let's not waste any time. Let's get cranking. Of course, first, we're going to look at the cards that ended last night, July 3rd, 2025. And let's start with this Kobe Bryant 2013 Panini Select Franchise Signature Purple. It is serial numbered to 30. It's a BGS 9.5. It is a 10 for the autograph. With Alt, you can always click into the card. It's a pop 10. There's your card. Beautiful image of that card right there. I can't tell if it's a sticker or not. It looks like a sticker to me, but it may not be. I have no idea. I can't tell. Some of you guys at home are going to know the answer to that question, so please chime in the comments and let us know. Not an all-time record, because in 2021, this card sold for almost double this, right? But take a look at the last sale in 2022. The card had dipped all the way to 2,800. And last night it sells for 56.40, and so it went from 11,500 dipped almost. You could almost cut it into 4 pieces. You get a 4-for-1 discount in 2022, and then last night it doubles the last comp. So good sale there for that Kobe. And then here's a card I really like. This is a Steph Curry. It's hand-scribed, and he's got on here, "I can do all things." Well, that sounds kind of arrogant, but what he didn't do is finish the quote. I don't know if he was scared to finish it or what, but it's, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me," which I think makes this card really cool, really special, and truer things have never been said. It's a Pop 202 Authenticate Auto. That doesn't make sense to me, but it's got a PSA 10 for the autograph. The card's authentic. I can't believe how young Steph looks in this picture. And check this sale out. This is an all-time record. This card is sold for $2,400, $2,600, $1,500. This one sells for $56.56. I don't know if that's comparing apples to apples or not. You guys will have to do your own research on that one. What about the blue Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, right? What do we say? Buy the hype. No, sell the hype, buy the news. I can't remember. I always get it backwards. My point is, the card is going to go up and reach a crescendo, reach a peak, reach a summit, reach a, for lack of a better word, climax, just before a player wins his title. And sure enough, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander won that title, regardless of how you feel about the way that title was won in Game 7 with Halliburton going down with the Achilles. This is his 2018 Blue Prism. It's the most color match of the color match. It sold last night for $6,008. That's actually up from the last sale of $5,100, but it is certainly down from what we saw leading up to the later end of the playoffs. But it's not down very much. The card got to 7,200, 7,500, came back to 61, 63, and now it's sort of vacillated. You like that word? It's perplexing what this card's been doing, because it went from 7,500, crushed all the way down to 6,100, then 6,300, 5,500, back to 6,500, down to 5,100, up to 6,000. So sort of just oscillating back and forth. We'll see where that card heads. I would suspect at some point this card's going to be in the 4,000s this summer. That's all I'll say. Before next October, I think the card will be in the 4,000s. That's just my personal opinion. Donovan Mitchell, true RPA. PSA 10 does only $6,716. That's a pretty low sale for that card right there. And done much bigger numbers in the past for sure. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Contenders Optic Rookie ticket orange, serial number to 25, does 6,900. We've got a Jalen Brunson, serial number to 99, BGS 9, autograph 10. That card does 6,900. Somebody asked the question the other day, which Jalen is best? And no, I'm not including Jalen freaking Green. Jalen Brunson, Jalen Williams coming off his first ring, or Jaylen Brown, who is maybe possibly on the trading block with the Boston Celtics. Which of those three Jaylens do you guys think is the best? Which one's the best investment piece for the hobby? I think it's probably Jalen Williams. He's got the most meat on the bone. Jalen Brunson cards have seen their comeuppance, as they say down here in South Louisiana. So I'd say Jalen Williams got the most room to grow in the hobby. But on the court, that's a tough one. I would probably... I don't even want to answer that. I'll let you guys answer that in the comments. 2019, second year, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Black Prism 1 of 1. This is, of course, not a Prism card. It is a select card number 295. This is a courtside. It does 6,913. What about a Reggie Miller Exquisite Collection Noble nameplate, serial number to 25 with the number 31 inscription? And, like, look at the patch on this card. We're going to check this one out. Check that card out right there, guys. That's big time. This is a Pop 3 and an 8.510. This is an all-time record for this card. I don't know why they went retro on their picture of Reggie Miller. But by the way, Natalia says basketball cards are up 3.29% over the last 90 days. That's good news. That's good news. Good to hear. Next card, we got another Donovan Mitchell. This is his Contenders Horizontal Variation Championship ticket. It is a 1 of 1. So you're looking at a Donovan Mitchell autographed 1 of 1 selling for only $8,000. Man, how the mighty have fallen. His cards are in a holding pattern. It's not out of the question. In fact, I think they're probably the odds-on favorites, along with the Knicks, to reach the conference finals in the East next year, notwithstanding some serious trades that other teams are going to have to do. There's a couple teams that are on the move, right? Orlando's looking really good, picking up Desmond Bane, and if they can keep their quartet of Banchero, Wagner, Desmond Bane, and Jalen Suggs healthy, then that's going to be a problem over there in the East. And the Hawks have absolutely just crushed the postseason, crushed free agency, crushed the trade game. They are looking really, really good with the addition of Porzingis. They got Trae Young. They got Dyson Daniels. They got Jalen Johnson back healthy. They picked up some free agents, I believe. They're going to be in really, really good shape in the East as well. But I would guess that the Cleveland Cavs, the odds-on favorite, Donovan Mitchell cards are pretty low right now. It might be a buying opportunity. 2005 Finest Kobe Bryant Gold Refractor, serial number to only 39. I love, love, love this card. I don't collect Kobe cards, but this is a card that I would look into. This is a Pop 10, serial number 39. I'm not really sure why. It seems like an arbitrary number, but sold last night for $8,164. That's a big, big jump. It's not going to be a record, but check it out. Most recent comps, 6,500. 5,500, 49.20, and then we're going to reverse that trend in a big way and get an 8,164 sale on here. And again, I say it's not a record. Yeah, I mean, we can see it was selling for 9,000 even as recently as 2022. And here's the card. This is the card that I thought might do really big numbers. Again, if you look at the card, it looks a little bit green to me. But again, I'm no expert. I can never tell what's green and what's not. But this one does look to have significant greening on it. It's in an old PSA label, and it does have a coating, which some people do prefer. It's a Pop 146. It's Michael Jordan's second-year finest refractor, the number 331. And this card sold for $9,786. That's down. The last two sales before this were both over $11,000. In fact, we've had, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive sales over 11,000. This one last night does 9,786. And there is no doubt that the greening has something to do with that. So again, when you're looking at comps, it's not just numbers on paper. You got to dig a little bit deeper. If I was interested in this card and I really wanted answers, I would have clicked into those old sales. I would have looked at those cards. I would have compared the clarity to this card or where the coating is. You know, this is another thing. Some people don't like to see these words that say peel this freaking coating off, which is why I do. Those words are right on across Jordan's face. Some people do not like that. And so that's another reason why perhaps, it's sold. And that coating, the words on the coating verbiage could be anywhere, right? It could be, you want it to be over his green arms. You don't want it to be over his face, right? And then you've got next to it a Star Swatch Tatum that does 9,900. That's a cool looking card right there. Don't like these cards, not talking about it. Michael Jordan 2009 Upper Deck Signature Collection does 11,700. What about a Steph Curry 1/1 2023 Flawless Generational Talent Platinum? No patch, no auto, just a 1/1 card from 2023 Flawless, 16,000. If you don't think that the Steph Curry market is alive and well, I mean, guys, this is like a 15th year Flawless Platinum insert 1/1 with no auto, not graded, no patch, and it did $16,315. Yeah, that's a record. That just seems weird to me. Like, even in the Steph Curry market, I feel like I could really use $16,000 a lot better than that. I don't know. Maybe there's something about this card that I don't know. So somebody in the comments, please defend the card. And again, I'm coming from a position of complete ignorance on that card. But along the same lines, another 2023 1/1 Timeless Memories Steph reaction card here. I like the ref in the background right there. This card sells for $18,600. Steph cards seem to be on the move, up 6.75% over the last 90 days. And then we got two really cool Cade Cunningham cards in a row. The 2021 Immaculate Collection Rookie Championship Ticket. This is serial number to 5. It's a BGS 8, and it does $20,000. And then another Cade right behind it does $21,450. This is his Flawless vertical patch autograph gold parallel, serial number to 10, with a really vibrant. I mean, this is a awesome color match. The patch is huge. It's almost the same size as Cade Cunningham's, uniform is, and it's the exact same color. Like, that's a really cool mix right there. I think that card needs to get graded right away. 21.4 for that Cade Cunningham, a record because it's never been sold, it looks like to me. The card does have a 9.5 copy and a 9 copy out there. That's going to be a huge card right there, guys. That's a big, big Cade Cunningham card. He's primed to have a big season. It didn't help that Michael Beasley apparently fixed games and it looks like to be going into, Alligator Alcatraz for a while. He's going to go into a federal prison at some point. One thing we know, he's not going to be playing NBA basketball anytime soon. And so Beasley out and Jaden Ivey back, so that's still a win. 1999 Upper Deck Retro Wilt Chamberlain, incredible. I previewed this card last Friday. We talked about it. I talked about how rare and how scarce these Wilt Chamberlain autographs were, and I said it was going to do big numbers, and sure enough, it did. This card is awesome. The autograph still looks impeccable. Wilt was such a legend. So many stories about Wilt. And this is a Pop 15 in this grade, and this card did $21,492. Way up from a September 2024 sale on eBay, but about par for the course based on the 2022 and 2023 sale. And when I tell you these cards are rare, I mean, you can look and see how many have been graded. What does this add up to? Maybe 120, something like that. But check it out. We've only had a PSA 1010. We've only had 1, 2, 3, 4 sales in 4 years, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's how cards do well when they don't sell very often. Another Steph Curry Black Prism 2020. This is his signatures, autograph, serial number 1/1, PSA 9, 10 for the autograph. This card does $23,100 in a PSA 9. That's a record because it's, again, the only one sold. It's a sticker auto because it's Prism. And then a 2022 National Treasures tag autograph. And so, like, if you're just looking at this, and again, I guess the tag could be from, Target or Walmart or whatever. I don't know. I don't know enough about these cards. But, like, we just saw a Flawless Platinum 1/1. I mean, I would much rather this card. Of course, it did cost more. So let's just see what it sold for. All-time record, never been sold. There you go. 2022 National Treasures Laundry Tag Steph autograph. A lot of Steph autograph stuff in this one. And here we are on the top row already. We've got a 2015 Flawless Kobe Bryant dual patch autograph, serial number to 25. A beautiful card in its own right. Autograph right in the middle, dual patches over here, 3 colors on all the patches, numerous breaks on both patches. This is a PSA 10 Pop 4, no grade for the autograph, and look at this. This card just sold for the same as the last two 2021 sales combined. 27 and 31 is like 58, 216. This card sold for 57 last night. So that's a big step. That's a big jump. I don't know. Somebody chime in. Let me know. Maybe these patches are just like significantly superior to the other patches. I guess that is Possible. Let's just see if the eBay one's not going to pull up. Well, that's not going to help. Okay. So big sale. I mean, that's literally almost doubling. That's, going up by 85, 90%. So somebody let me know in the comments what they think about that one and what I am missing on that card. Maybe it's serial numbered to Kobe's jersey or something like that. It's card number 20 out of 25. No, that's not it. I don't know. And then speaking of lunacy, this is what's happening right now in the Kaboom world in all sports. Literally, it's in all sports, is a little bit crazy. And when you add on there, it's gold, and then you add on there, it's LeBron, it gets even a little crazier. This card was just made in Revolution. Like, this is not like the first Kaboom. And it's not even a PSA 10, and I know these things didn't grade well from what I've heard, but a 2024 Revolution Kaboom Gold LeBron PSA 9 just sold for $61,920. That is up $16,000 from a sale 2 weeks ago for some reason. So that is an all-time record. Very suspicious numbers on this. LeBron is happy because his cards are up 3.31%. He's already doing his cryptic offseason stuff, threatening to leave or get traded or he needs more or whatever. But what I don't like is he is built like an Adonis. I mean, literally, he is Achilles, right? And speaking of, look at his legs. They give him the skinniest legs in the world. His legs look like mine. His upper body looks right, but his legs look ridiculous. I don't know what they're doing on this Kaboom. I guess they could say it's not drawn to scale. 61.9 just seems like a massive number to me on that card. Speaking of massive numbers, the big winner last night, a card that I previewed and I said would be the top card, is the 2023 Donruss Optic Victor Wembanyama Nebula Choice 1 of 1. $133,666. This card has never sold before, so it is an all-time record. Wembanyama looks to be recovering, right? So the deep vein thrombosis, he's out, he's this, he's that, and now the Spurs are starting to pick up players. They draft Dylan Harper, who's going to be a stud. There's no doubt about that. How he fits with De'Aaron Fox in the backcourt, it's going to be a little weird. Will Steph Castle take another step forward? He needs to, because he was probably the worst rookie of the year that we've had in about a decade, well, since Brogdon. But this looks like a recovery to me. So it looks like his cards came down. It looks like they've gone back up. You could obviously click on that and go into a little more detail. In fact, we will. It's going to show you all of the Victor Wembanyama cards that are available or that have sold. Okay, so you can, or are available here. You can go do that. If you want to just look into Victor Wembanyama, that's an easy way to do it. Just go click their graph. These cards all sold as well. And if you wanted to take off the sold listings, now you're going to see Victor Wembanyama cards that are available, right, to purchase. So just a handy-dandy little tool right there. What about the Jordan stuff? Well, we looked at those cards. We did not look at the season's best. Wow. Here's a nice look. Is this green? No, that is a nice-looking 97 season's best. Pop 98, still under 100. It doesn't look to be greening at all. That is a great-looking copy, which I totally missed. That sold for $5,000. I would not have won it because that's why. It looks like this card, definitely. There's a new all-time record for this hierarchy card. The 97 Topps Chrome Season's Best last night jumped all the way from consecutive 3,000 sales in the past to $5,000 last night. Again, that is a really, really good-looking copy. No greening apparent on that card at all. And then we got an 86 Fleer PSA 5 that does 4,000. We've got an electrifying BGS 9.5 that does 39.90. That is a min gem right there. We got a quad jersey card. I've always thought these cards seem underpriced. These are really good-looking cards. I like these cards. The patch windows are in the shape of the year, 2007. It's an Upper Deck employee card. These are all cool-looking, always are. And then a Court King, Star Court King from 1986, Michael Jordan. This is a BGS 9. And then if there's ever a card, and there's two of them in a row, right? The electrifying is gold label on gold card. Another card that always looks great in a gold label, and I've got a couple of these, is the 1997 Gold Medallion BGS 9.5. This just looks great in a gold label. It's a min gem. It's still affordable. Pop 41. Shout out to Dirk Nowitzki. $13.21 last night. That's actually down a little bit from the last two sales. So nice pickup of that card last night for whoever bought it. And we've got a Jordan members only PSA 10. So Jordan's second year Stadium Club. The base card, the triple-double card number 1 in a PSA 10, members only, $13.21 as well. That's a pop 27. That seems low. That's actually low right there. Yeah, that card, although the last one on my slab sold for $1,100 as well, this is a card that was sold for $2,900 at one point. I mean, that seems low to me. Is this not low? 6,300, we're throwing that out. 4,300, we're throwing. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong with these comps, so there's some kind of mistake on those cards. We're going to just kind of throw caution to the wind on that. 1321 is what it sold for. That much we do know. A Jordan 8.5 rookie sticker does 1,300. What about an Upper Deck Holographics Hall of Fame? These are cool cards. This insert set, Jordan is number 1. It's a 1,051 card. There is also a Hall of Fame Gold, an awesome version, AUSOM, AU as in gold on the periodic table. This card last night came down a little bit as well. 1,469 last sale on eBay, 1,051 last night here on Alt. Let's do one more row. We've got a 9.5 Metal Universe base that sells for 5,014, and then we've got the same card that we saw sell earlier in our review, the one at the top with the coating, sold for $10,000 in a PSA 10. Well, poor man can come down here and snatch this card in a PSA 6 for $415. And then a next best in class, right? A 1996 Skybox EX2000, one of Michael Jordan's best looking insert cards ever made. I stand by it. It did great in Back to Basics. This is card number 9 from the set. And yeah, that is not a $25,000 card, although it does look like one. This is just a base card, people. There's thousands of them out there. And this PSA 9 is a pop 671, and it sold for $294 last night, which is actually a really bargain discount right there. 380, 300, 350. Buyer got a good job, good deal on that card last night on that PSA 9 copy of that card right there. And that's it. We'll move on. These are the cards that are available next week. We'll start with the most expensive as of right now. It doesn't mean they're going to finish this way, but we got an 84-star PSA 7. We got a dual autograph Jordan LeBron BGS 9 from 2005 Upper Deck Trilogy. Well, let's look at this one because people are want to super hyper focus on those autographs and the quality of the autograph. This is serial number to 15, and it's dual, and it's the two big boys, right? Two of the most collected players in the basketball card hobby. And then we've got a second-year exquisite patch autograph with Kobe, BGS 9.5. It is a 9 for the autograph, but the patch is otherworldly right there in the middle. That card's at 17 and counting. We got a Victor Wembanyama Platinum, Platinum Flawless, fully endorsed Nike Swatch 1 of 1, game worn. Game worn is what it says because it's flawless and not National Treasures. That's nice right there. What about another Kobe Bryant Exquisite Collection patch auto? That is the same card from the same year, but look how much of a difference the patch makes, right? This one is struggling to get an extra color on there. The other card, if you look at the patch, is just dynamite, right? Big difference there. Both of them serial number to 100. This is a 9.5. This one is a PSA authentic with a 10 for the autograph. So we'll see the difference in what a difference a grade can make, right? And a patch can make on those two cards. The Chrome X-Fractor LeBron, which I always thought was oddly numbered to 220. BGS 9 is available. Speaking of kabooms, we saw the LeBron thing go absolutely ballistic, selling for over $60,000. You heard me right, for a card that's 2 years old. This 2018 Crown Royale Kaboom Doncic is a rookie card in PSA 9. It's a rookie PSA 9 right there. Doncic cards are down a little bit. I suspect when he comes back and he looks like, He-Man from Masters of the Universe, people are going to freak out and buy his cards just because what his arms look like. 2020 National Treasures LaMelo Ball patch auto. This is his true RPA and a BGS 8. Great patch right there with a 10 for the autograph. Kevin Durant 2007 Exquisite Collection autograph right here. Patch auto. That card is serial number 2, jersey number 35. Kevin Durant right there. We got a LeBron James Essential Credentials now. These cards were serial numbered to 102. A lot of arbitrary serial numbering going on in this video. I apologize for that. And then a Michael Jordan SP Signature Authentic Signature Gold. A Kawhi Leonard Logo Man from 2023 Flawless. So you got a Logo Man on the alt auction. Remember, this auction ends next Thursday, July 10th. Guys, set your phones every single Thursday to remind yourself that an alt auction is ending that night. Don't forget to bid on cards. You might have a chance to grow your collection and move it forward. Hoops Bam's Kobe in a PSA 9. Damn, that is a very high grade. That's a pop 4. This card's going to do really well. This card's going to do a lot more than $38.50. I promise you right now that card's going to get a lot of bids. And it's funny because that card is so much better and so much more important than this Paolo Banchero Gold Sensational Signatures BGS 9 card. But the Banchero has 38 bids and the Kobe has 12 bids. We'll see where those cards end up when all is said and done next week when you see the video on Friday. And a LeBron James 2015 Panini Select Courtside Green, serial number to 5, BGS 10. Yikes. That is rare indeed. That card is a rare piece right there. We've got an Emerald Panini Flawless Horizontal Patch Auto, Amen Thompson, the banana in the tailpipe himself, 3,550. A Kobe Bryant Eminence autograph, serial number to 10. And then we're going to end it on a really badass. And look at this uniform that they were wearing on that given night in Oklahoma City. Look at this card and how that uniform matches with the card and the border. That's badass right there. I think this card's going to do great. This is a 2021 Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Black Shimmer PSA 10. Obviously, it's a pop one because there is a print run of one. And that's it, guys. That's the end of your Alt Weekly review preview on this 4th of July morning. You guys, do me a favor. Make sure you're smart today. Have fun. Spend time with friends and family. Remember what it's about. 1776, if I recall, was the day, was the year that all this stuff began. We live in the best country in the world. No offense to my Aussie watchers. No offense to my Asian viewers. But I love the country. We love USA. We're going to celebrate 4th of July today. I suspect we're going to have a hell of a lot of fun. It always happens on Instagram. What's going to happen? You guys know what's going to happen. People are going to post red, white, and blue cards or some combination of a red card, a blue card, and a white card. I'll go figure something out. I'll do something the same exact way. Don't forget, give me a follow on Instagram if you haven't yet. You'll see a pretty cool post today with some really badass Jordan cards that happen to be red, blue, and white probably. And I'm Cajun_Cardboard on Instagram. Make sure you remember these alt auctions end every single Thursday. Put a reminder in your phone so you don't get left behind. Thank you guys as always for watching. Enjoy your 4th of July day and weekend. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.